I don't know any other questions.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for
Not
me?
really. Not really. It's probably best you skedaddle home to be
Are you
mother of
gonna
the
buy me
year,
a
right?
flight home? Are you gonna buy me a flight home?
I can do that. It's the least I could do.
Can it be nonstop? Nonstop.
Was that like a? Was that like like the song?
No. What song?
The Drake song, nonstop.
Do you think it's funny when you reference your own songs?
No, I thought
people can use that word and it doesn't mean your song.
I just thought that you were ending the interview on a note where you were like, haha, I actually do know your songs.
No.
You were just asking.
I don't know your songs.
Okay. All right. I got excited.
No.
Okay.
Bobbi Althoff, a recent name that's come into the spotlight after a clip of her interviewing Drake on her The Really Good podcast went viral, gaining a ton of attraction over the internet. But things have gone south ever since Drake and Bobbi unfollowed each other on all social media platforms, leaving fans to believe that they're no longer cool with each other. So let's dive deeper into why they've unfollowed each other. As we know, Drake has been on his It's All a Blur tour, and a recent video of Bobbi at Drake's concert has surfaced. But since the day that video was posted on Bobbi's TikTok, that's when Drake and Bobbi unfollowed each other. So what could have happened between these two during this night? Well, we have the answer for you, but before we dive into that, do you want to win an iPhone 14? What about a MacBook Pro? How about $500 cash? All you have to do is find the secret hidden message somewhere in this video, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you never miss an upload from us. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. To understand the Drake and Bobbi drama, let's dive deeper into who Bobbi Althoff is. Bobbi Althoff went from sharing adorable mom moments to chilling with top-tier celebs in just a blink. 2 years back in 2021, Bobbi was all about that mom life on TikTok, giving us a peek into her world with her kids and her journey through pregnancy. Fast forward to 2023, and she's the voice behind the mic on the Really Good podcast. And oh boy, the guest list, fire! From rap legends like Drake and Lil Yachty, to big shots like Mark Cuban, and even the hilarious YouTuber Funny Marco. She's had them all. But Bobbi's style is what makes these podcasts entertaining. It's all about that deadpan humor and making her guests a bit uncomfortable in their seats. And people are living for it. With a whopping 5 million followers on TikTok and 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, she's no small fry. But with fame comes the shade. Whispers started, with people wondering who's this Bobbi girl and how'd she climb the ladder so quick. Rumors about an industry plant started as soon as Bobbi rose to fame. Though Bobbi never confirmed these rumors, what was Bobbi's response? A quirky dance video to Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's Barbie World, cheekily captioned, "Celebrating because the industry planted me." Bobbi's rapid rise to fame, amassing over 3 million TikTok followers in mere months, has eyebrows raised. Many are whispering industry plant behind her back, especially given her knack for snagging exclusive interviews with elusive artists like Drake. For context, one of Drake's last sit-downs was with Rap Radar back in 2019, as highlighted by Complex. For those not in the know, being dubbed an industry plant suggests someone might look like they're hustling on their own, but there's a possibility of hidden support and financial backing. The Drake and Bobbi Althoff duo has truly taken the spotlight by surprise. The chart-topping rapper and the rising influencer sparked an unexpected bond this summer, following Drake's guest appearance on Althoff's The Really Good podcast. However, whispers of a rift began circulating after Althoff was spotted at Drake's recent Saturday It's All a Blur tour in Los Angeles. As stated originally, Bobbi, the mom influencer Althoff, transitioned into the comedic podcasting scene, wielding a signature deadpan humor. She rolled out the Really Good podcast this last April, drawing parallels to Zach Galifianakis' quirky Between Two Ferns and Amelia de Moldenberg's Chicken Shop Date. Althoff crafts a deliberately offbeat dynamic with her guests. This results in bewildered answers and hilarious reactions, a recipe for viral success. She kicked off with Colleen Ballinger, better recognized as the polarizing YouTube sensation Miranda Sings. But it wasn't long before she was hosting big names like Lil Yachty, Tyga, and the iconic Drake. Althoff shared with Cosmopolitan her unique approach to securing celebrity guests for her podcast. She literally paid her way in. I put out a TikTok offer. $300 for anyone who could link me up with a celeb for my podcast, she revealed. Rick Glassman, the comedian, was my first catch. Someone tagged him, he agreed, and I sent over the $300. That's how my episode with Rick came about. She employed the same tactic to get Funny Marco, another comedian celebrated for his sharp wit. However, when it came to Drake, Althoff took matters into her own hands. After spotting that he'd liked one of her videos and followed her on Instagram, she took a leap of faith. I thought, why not? So I shot my shot, slid into Drake's DMs, and pitched my podcast, she recounted. To my surprise, he was on board. He shared his tour details, and knowing time was of the essence, my friend and I jetted off to Memphis just 2 days post-DM to tape the episode. Althoff's interview with Drake was anything but conventional. Picture this. The two of them cozied up in bed, blanketed snugly. While the full interview dropped on YouTube in July, snippets of their quirky exchange went viral on TikTok, racking up millions of views. Throughout the interview, Althoff maintained a cool, almost aloof demeanor towards the music mogul, leaving Drake both amused and slightly puzzled by her approach. One standout moment, Drake's laughter when Althoff mistakenly called Tyga, Kylie Jenner's husband, and then jammed out to Rack City on his phone. She even teased Drake when he wondered if her mention of Non-Stop was a nod to his track. I got a bit excited, he admitted. Chatting with Cosmo, Althoff shared her laid-back approach. There's zero prep, and that's the magic. Celebs are game because they get that it's all in jest. It's not a deep dive or expose. It's a playful take on a serious interview. Post the Drake episode, searches for Althoff and her podcast surged, as noted by Press Reynolds. This past Saturday, Althoff was spotted at Drake's It's All a Blur tour concert in LA. By Sunday, she'd uploaded a classic Althoff-style video on TikTok, where she stood at the concert, arms crossed, looking utterly unimpressed. Really in my element at this guy's concert, she joked in the caption, staying true to her online brand of unconcern. The clip didn't just stay on TikTok, it made its rounds on Twitter, where it was met with a mix of reactions. Many labeled her act as cringeworthy, grating, overbearing, and lackluster. While the concert video remains up, by Monday her Drake interview vanished from YouTube, and the podcast episode disappeared from Spotify. The TikTok snippets with Drake? Gone. But eagle-eyed fans can still spot some on YouTube Shorts or fan-run Twitter accounts. And here's the twist. Both Althoff and Drake hit the unfollow button on each other's Instagram profiles. The reason behind this sudden cold front? It's all speculation. Some fans think Drake or his team didn't appreciate her concert reaction. Others are whispering about a potential PR move. Fueling the fire, Althoff dropped a hint on her Instagram story about a major reveal next Monday. Mark your calendars, trust me, you'll want in on this. 9 a.m., someone's clock, she hinted, as reported by The Sun. The beef between these two is still a mystery, and has even sparked a gambling company to allow people to place bets, asked if the two will end up following each other or stay unfollowed. Let us know what you think of this situation. Did Drake do the same thing he did to Ice Spice to Bobbi Althoff? Or do you think there's a much bigger plan behind the two unfollowing each other? Was this just a publicity stunt by Bobbi Althoff? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you never miss an upload from us.